Where was Harvester? Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that's true. Crap, I forget. I don't think it was Africa, though.
You know what's crazy though? Is like you can't see Asia at all on the world map. Like I see a little bit of Spain. I see a little bit of Great Britain. Once you get into Russia, and there's nothing. India, China, Japan, gone. It's purple.
Alright. So Healing Pillar now heals the Dragonfly, even if he's not in it.
Oh, hey, Tuvano, thanks for the follow.
Oh,
like, here's a free follow. Appreciate it. It's just me and Boot about the game, talking about the bugs.
I didn't get a notification.
The
oh, there we go.
That?
Thank you. He just now followed.
Don't get us wrong, you know, all of our talking, we do love this very much so.
Yeah.
If it sounds like we're negative, please don't take it as negativity. This is us discussing and arguing.
Oh, I'll always argue over this game. Like, there's a video I wanted to show, and it was like one of the last videos the extra credits did for Firefall. And it was really talking about how much we should support this game, even if it fails. And it's because this kind of, the way they're trying to do this open world kind of MMO triggers and stuff, we should be supporting that either way, because we need MMOs to move in that direction.
Yeah. I think the days of restricting flow, like, I mean, as far as making it more sandboxy, I think is way better.
Yeah, Zeke, I'm pretty sure we see a lot of people that want a cityscape.
I think the HKM nerf will probably be adjusted. I think it was needed right now to kind of balance out what we're doing in PvP. As far as, you know, I mean, HKMs were coming fast. Like, really fast. Faster than I've ever seen HKMs happen.
Yeah, they were.
Game.
In PvE, they were just going ridiculous.
I think HKMs are something that once you got it, you need to hold on to it. Not saying once you got it, oh, it's fine, I'll get it in like 2 minutes.
I don't even think.
No, I think it was way too fast, and balancing PvP and screwing over PvE, that happens in every single game that has a PvP aspect. That isn't completely separate from the game. I mean, I'm sure it happens in Guild Wars.
Oh,
it happens
did.
in World of Warcraft. I mean, the only way you can solve that is only making those nerfs effect when you're in PvP. And that's hard code to write.
Yeah, and they honestly did that for a lot of things in PvP by the end. They were really trying.
It
was just the money.
We're gonna have. The thing is what we're gonna have to do, and this is what players of World of Warcraft do. If they nerf something into the ground, and it's hard to come back from that, like in PvE, shout it out. Be like, you guys nerf this for PvP, but it is completely unusable in PvE, and you guys need to fix it. Do not Be negative about it. Be critical. Give the reasons why. Show them numbers, screenshots, like everything. That helps. And they listen. Trust me, they listen.
What he said.
Kinetic Shock got a buff. Nice.
Oh, it's high sight. What's up?
It is high sight. Hello.
Morning.
Thought I'd come in and bug you guys. I'm kind of shocked. The Raptor looks like it got a buff. I don't think it got any nerfs.
Oh, I got plenty
Really?
of nerfs. It just didn't affect PvE at all.
It got one nerf that I saw, and that's the HKM got a modification. So now the way it works is instead you have to actually hit someone to do the chain effect. It's no longer an AoE.
Charge Rifle got a nerf.
Did it?
Yes.
I know right now there's a bug with it where it's actually charging while you're unscoped.
Ooh.
Oh, that probably had to do something with their changes to the hip fire.
And it also got a buff where it's more accurate while hip firing.
That's not a bug. That's a buff.
I said it's a buff.
Oh, okay, they said bug.
Why would a gun be more accurate at the hip when it's a sniper rifle?
That's what I was wondering, to be honest. I thought they would have nerfed it, if anything, to be honest, because people are already hip firing at an insanely good accuracy.
Like, what's the point of a sniper rifle if it's accurate at the hip? Then it's just a regular gun.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, might as well just take the scope and spray and pray. Like,
Well, because now it benefits from accuracy modules, so hip firing can be even more effective.
Right.
that's not
So,
good.
so I don't get why, if it's benefiting from modules now, why they bothered upping its accuracy at hip fire.
I don't think hip fire's needed at all. If you're gonna hip fire, put on your fucking secondary weapon.
Hmm.
You don't see guys with 50 cals hip firing a 50 cal. At least not in real life, because it's highly inaccurate.
Right.
That I'm not how well you can securely hip fire that.
Yeah, come on.
I would break your wrist.
You don't need to hip fire your sniper rifle. Switch to your secondary. That's what it's there for.
Yeah.
You know? Don't need none of that.
And I know Cookie already made an add-on that'll get rid of that fade that's happening when you go into mouse mode, so I'm grabbing that immediately.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. What is
Yeah.
going on with that? I'm noticing that. I'm like,
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a new thing they put in that they didn't mention that they put in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the reason behind it looks like, is so that when you're in a menu, everything fades away, but the getting hit indicators are brighter, so you're more likely to notice you're getting hit by something in real world and you need to get out of your menus.
I think it was more just an aesthetic thing myself.
It's an aesthetic
They-
thing, but that's
they-
the point of the aesthetic.
they
Gotcha.
don't need to worry about aesthetics right now. They need to worry about making sure stuff gets done. Like, fixing bugs and getting rid of hip fire. Like, come on, really? Come on. You don't need to hip fire. Like, I'm a military guy. You don't hip fire a sniper rifle. Like,
Don't do it. Alright, here is a link to said mod. I recommend everybody grab it and install it because I really hate that fade thing, and I wish there was an option to get rid of it. But since there's not, just grab that.
Cookie's a monster at writing code, man.
Oh, he is. He's friggin' amazing. Dude's meticulous, too. If you ever look at his code, it's like, oh my god, how does he find the time? I just hack and slash things together, and god, puts me to shame.
Well,
Is it
it's-
like simplicity, beauty?
It's more documentation. He actually documents his code. I don't do that.
Whoa.
What's weird, though, is they have the fade when you're just entering mouse mode, too, without any kind of pop-ups, which is weird because they recently made so many modifications to mouse mode where you can actually interact with the environment and, like, right-click on a player and add them to a squad or duel them or whatever. So it's like, doesn't the fade detract from that?
There's got to be a way to lower that fade in the menus.
Nope,
And,
nothing.
And not in the menus, but in the console.
Maybe in the console.
No,
Because
the nightmare
It
mode.
seems Lua based, so probably not, to be honest. Oh, they re-enabled PvP profiles. That's awesome. I can finally have something to switch for my streaming immediately.
PvP profiles.
Yeah, so they have PvP profiles that they brought back for video settings. So whenever you're playing normally, you can have whatever setting you have, and then you can check a box, and it'll switch to whatever you have your PvP video settings at.
Oh, okay.
Really handy.
Yeah, I think I remember that because I had to switch to like 120 FOV in PvP.
So guys, I'm gonna teach you a little trick. There's a really cool effect in this game called motion blur. The only problem is there's no way to control the strength of it in the menus, and it gets very, very, I guess, jarring to the eye. So how you fix that is when you go into the console, you type in rd.mblur strength, and it's from 1 to 0. 0 being it's not on, to 1 being fully on. If you set that dude to like point, I think I have mine set to like 0.05. It balances out the blur, so it's not killer.
Oh my god, high sight celestial wings are down to 50k.
Really?
Dude, the market's crashing
Really? Why is that?
because of the stranglehold on currency exchange. Like literally, celestial wings went from 79k to 50k today.
Wow, that is.
They were at 120k at Saturday.
People can't afford it because people
Yeah.
are not generating enough credits quick enough.
Yeah, because you can't. Like literally, they gave us that 2 weeks to build credits to have a market, but now we can't build the market as fast as we used to be able to. So the price for
think that's
celestial wings
gonna-
is going to go down.
I think that might change though, because didn't they do a major 30% reduction in how much it costs to make everything in crafting now?
Yeah, it's not a whole lot.
It's not.
No,
I don't like it.
and it's not for everything.
Oh, it's not.
Well, it's not
They
for
made
like
it sound
every.
like it
It's not
was.
for every material, but in general, yeah, it's about 30%.
Okay.
And it's not the amount of material, it's the amount of crystite, and it's the amount of crystite it needs. Research it. It's,
I could see that.
yeah.
So much theory crafting.
The market's gonna. I think the market's gonna fall.
Oh, market's gonna
then
fall
it-
for like the next probably another month.
Yeah, and then it's gonna balance out.
Because
Well, it was already unbalanced, so fall might actually help.
Oh, it'll be fine, and then this will help a lot of things, especially if it should be changing the prices of red beans.
See, my big problem right now is I have stockpile of resources that I cannot use because I don't have the research to make stuff with it.
I hope that changes. Like, we're in a rut in red bean exchange. Red beans are still way too cheap.
Yep. They're at the lowest they can be. That 100 is the floor.
Yeah. And there's so many red beans in the market right now because of those few guys that were able to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until they had hundreds of thousands.
Well, I mean, it's obvious what the problem is there's just not anything worth spending red beans on. I mean, right now, everything that you can get with red beans, you can literally get on the market. Everything. So, no one's bothering to buy anything in the red bean store, which is really sad because, devs, I want to give you my money, just give me something to spend it on, you know?
There's plenty to spend it on. It's just something... And honestly, you probably are seeing those transactions. It's just so cheap for red beans right now that red beans...
You might as well get it on the market.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
I'm talking about like XP